So you're going to talk about
Push, Mackenzie, push, no, push, Mac, push.
Wait, hold on.
No?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Maybe you should turn the engine on. Hola Farmsteaders.
Hola.
We are Mac.
And Jose.
And welcome back to Uper Country Farms.
Yeah.
We are a farm up here in the beautiful Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And this week we want to talk about our weekly summer routine.
Yeah.
So farming is a lot about routines and cycles and rhythms. You really move with whatever the seasons are doing, whatever the animals are doing, whatever the plants are doing. You really are dictated by what is happening throughout the year on a farm.
Yeah.
So every season has its own routines and rhythms. Every week has its own. Every day has its own.
Yeah.
And you're really moving in conjunction with those. So we want to share with you what we've got going on here.
Yeah.
Now, in the middle of all those rhythms and cycles, you try to get done some of the things you planned to get done, and then you spend a lot of time putting out fires. Jose, what are you doing?
Putting out the fire.
So what, Jose, do we spend 2 full days doing every week this time of year?
Harvest.
Harvesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Friday, we spend the entire day harvesting, pretty much. We do our morning chores and then we get straight to harvesting. And harvesting starts with the crops that are most susceptible to the heat. So that will be our greens and our salad mix. Then we move on to the root vegetables, which are time consuming because they need to be cleaned. And then we move on to the easier to harvest things like the tomatoes and the squash. But that gets done every Friday, and that is for our Saturday morning farmers market, which is in Marquette. And that market, we can get there as early as 7 and it opens at 9. So generally Saturday is our earliest day of the week.
Yeah.
We get started at 5 a.m. We get the truck loaded, get everything ready, and I head out to the farmer's market. Jose, what do you stay here and do?
It's my day off. No.
He wishes it was his day off. Jose has to stay here and do all of the chores by himself.
Yeah.
So he feeds all of the animals, waters all of the animals, and makes sure that everything is operating here on the farm while I do the farmer's market with my mom.
Usually for 2 people is 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for myself, it's almost double.
Yeah, it's at least double. He has to do a lot of things all on his own, which I appreciate because it allows me to comfortably go and sell at the farmer's market while he stays here and keeps an eye on the farm. So then I usually get home from the farmer's market about 2 p.m. on Saturday, and I do all the inventory because we need to track what we're selling every week. So we keep track of everything we take to the farmer's market and everything we bring back. So next year, we'll have an idea of what we sold and what we need to bring to the farmer's markets. But then we do try to take Saturday afternoon/evening off. Because that's a big day.
Yeah.
Seeing that many people and spending that much time, it's really nice to relax. What did we do this week on Saturday?
La feria.
Yeah, we went to the county fair, which is just about 10 minutes from our house, which is nice. And we sat and watched bands, saw all the animals, ate some fair food.
Yeah.
And just had a really good time.
Yeah, it was really good.
So then Sundays is one of the days we try to use for planting.
Yeah.
Because when you're on a farm, you have to be continuously planting. Because you're going to harvest lettuce, let's say, but you need to have more lettuce ready to go. So you are continuously planting every week to make sure you have successions of crops to sell at the farmer's market. So we really try to focus on Sundays as our planting days. And planting days are really kind of relaxing because it's not super hard work. It just is has to be done. So this week we planted 200-foot beds. I did 100 feet of storage cabbages, and then I did rutabagas and storage kohlrabis. Wow. So we got stuff in for winter, and I don't even know that we got it in early enough. This is our first year farming.
Yeah.
These take a lot of days. We may have wasted our time because I may not have done it early enough. I still have a lot to learn about when we need to be planting.
Yeah.
But it got in the ground. And Jose started working on some beds to be planted this coming week. Monday is another harvest day.
It is.
And it is one of our busiest days of the week. We work from when we get up at 6 a.m. until about 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Straight, because so many things have to be done. We go to the farmer's market at 2:30 is when I have to leave and have the truck packed, which means we spend all morning harvesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I get out of here about 2:30, and Jose again has to do chores all by himself.
It's my afternoon off.
I doubt it. He does all the hard work, and I get to go into Munising and hang out with all of the people and my mother who helps out at the booth.
Oh yeah, thank you, Mom.
So it's a great time. The Munising market is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get to see a lot of our friends and a lot of relatives. We have a lot of support at the Munising Farmers Market. Even Uncle Harry comes and visits us.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So on Tuesday, we try to do a little bit more planting and get done some of the things we planned to get done. This week, though, the day started out with a fire being put out. Jose, what was that? Apparently, Jose now thinks he can fly. Get over here, buddy.
Hey, no. We cut it.
Yes, we clipped the turkey's wings. Because when we let the turkeys out in the morning, the first thing they were starting to do was fly up on the roof.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every morning.
And that needed to stop.
Yeah.
Clipping turkey wings, super easy. These here are flight feathers. This here is their secondary feathers. So you want to clip below this line of secondary feathers, just the flight feathers, and you just have to do it on one wing. They can't get off the ground if they don't have flight feathers. All right, that's plenty, I think.
No more?
No, they can't get off. Once these are gone, they're done.
Okay.
Okay, that's number 1 done. All right, 7 more to go. So their wings are clipped. They aren't going anywhere. They still cause a lot of trouble, but at least they're not able to cause trouble on the roof. They're just causing trouble on the ground. Okay. All done. After that, we did some planting. I did a lot of planting in the greenhouse. And Jose got the beds prepped because we need to put another round of salad mix in the ground and more root vegetables. So he got another 100-foot bed ready for that.
Yeah, ready.
The thing that we're spending the most time on that we probably don't need to is on prepping beds.
Yeah.
Because we are doing it all by hand. And it takes us 2 to 4 hours per bed to get the weeds pulled, to get the ground worked.
Yeah.
Like, it's killing us. And so the biggest mistake we made in our decision making this year was that we didn't get the 2-wheel tractor and the power harrow.
From the beginning.
Yeah, we should have done that. It would have saved us hours of labor.
Yeah.
And when you're working a farm, time is really important where you're spending your time. And we should not be spending that much time prepping beds.
Yeah.
That should be something that goes like that, because next year, if we double the number of beds we have from 40 to 80, that we cannot be spending that much time prepping beds. So I know in the budget for this winter is going to be a 2-wheel tractor and the attachments we need.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Tuesday. Wednesday. So this week we've been talking about daily chores, like things that we do, what our weekly routine looks like. Sometimes, though, in your weekly routine, you have things you want to get done, but you say, oh, that can wait till next week. That can wait till next week. That can wait till next week. And pretty soon it's a month later.
Yeah.
and things need to be done. So today, my have to get done is the rabbits need to be taken care of. They need their nails trimmed. They need their monthly check. They need to be brushed. They need to be bred.
Wow.
The moms that are in with babies need to be pulled out of there because the babies are well past the moms needing to be pulled out. So that's going to be my chore today, Jose. What are you going to be doing?
This is Animal Planet.
You break out the corn stalk, Guzman Martinez.
Hey, what is that?
I had to harvest.
Yeah, he's going to start harvesting and then you're going to plant. What are you planting?
More lettuce.
Salad mix.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens on the farm too. I should have planted the salad mix probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But we never got it done. So Jose's gonna, yesterday he picked all the weeds from the bed, today he's gonna plant.
Yep.
Thursday, we don't have a washing machine.
Nope.
So every 2 weeks I have to run to town and do laundry. So I went and did that. Jose stayed here and did the chores. Thank you, I appreciate you doing the chores so I can get other things done. But then the afternoon was a very long project that we had to get done because the tomatoes were looking awful. What did we do?
Fertilizer.
Yeah, we did some fertilization for the tomatoes because they're just not looking very good. The leaves aren't very green. The fruit, we're getting good fruit, but the fruits had stopped setting, which it's a little early for that to happen. And we want to continue to set fruits. So we put down some compost and some calcium for the tomatoes. And that was just a very long process. Plus, I had to do the trimming on the tomato plants, which when you have a 100-foot row plus some extras, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But that got all done. So hopefully this week our tomatoes will green up more and start looking a little bit better. So that is the weekly routine here on the farm. It is very much dictated by the farmers markets and the harvesting this time of year.
Yeah.
Because those things have to get done.
Maybe next year will be double work.
It'll be twice the work if we're
twice.
doing twice the beds. Yes, you're right about that, Jose. It is going to be a busy year, but I'm excited and looking forward to next year. I'm loving what we're doing, enjoying going to the farmers market. Growing food is an incredible job to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, anything else, Jose?
Just subscribe.
Yeah. If you're not subscribed to our channel, we hope you'll subscribe. Jose and I are always having a lot of fun here. We have a lot of things to learn, and we're going to have a lot of things to share and teach you about farming and going to the farmers market. So we're looking forward to that. Again, we are Mac.
And Jose.
And we are Uper Country Farms. Bye. All right, well, I'm going to do rabbits. You work garden.